This Faceless Void needs to have a good start, but he is going to get harassed by the Mirana, bonked by Blizzy, and GPK has a great opportunity in this game to, play the aggressor on his own while his PL farms. And I have no doubt that if Dream gets big enough in this game, this PL is going to have serious trouble fighting him.
That's exactly what they need to do here, is just make sure that PL gets the tankiness that it requires. If you don't go Manta, you will have to get yourself Sanji and Yasha for the stats. And at some point, the heart is a must-have for PL to go. And we have Focus and Yol trading a couple hits here. So Void will have to jump out from that. Lizzie will go for the outpost. Very standard move. At the same time, Dream is already being harassed by Skylark and Cube. Spartan is coming in as well. If he levels up the enchant, there's no doppelganger, but Skylark was already walking out. He wasn't sure if we could actually go in, and he's blocked by the trees as well, so not the best. This might just lead into Dream surviving. Okay, never mind. Shackle shot, first blood, and family team will take it.
I was wondering if that was going to happen as soon as I saw this ward here. Like, is he going to walk down to the below ground? Yep, he did, and at that point, you're toast.
I was a bit worried about the pathfinding there from the Beastmaster, but they still get it in the end. And they have to level up that Shackle shot to secure the kill.
Wind Ranger is going to feel okay about that. You ideally want to take the power shot first, just because you can secure range creep with that. You can harass at a safe distance with that, instead of having to get up close and personal to this ogre, who is lumbering on.
True, and you don't really need the wind run here at level 1 to be able to trade, because Ogre is just a guy who is begging you to, like, hit me, please. I'm a fat guy who just wants to come at you. So he will soak up hits, but they're going to focus the PL instead and just ignore the existence of this Ogre completely right now. So they're getting some trades into Dream, forcing him to burst out those tangos, get that region up. What I do like here, what Yol has done, is with a double melee lane, you have the Bloodlust leveled up first.
Yep, really good choice here. He's going to be walking down this boar, which is a crucial thing to do if you want to secure a melee lane against the Beastmaster. Make him put that boar away, or make him feed the extra gold. Either will do.
Then in this mid lane matchup, the Kunkka going up against the Timbersaw. This is GPK's lane to shine in right now, so Kunkka will do his best, but with the Timber racking up levels, Kunkka is going to have to build on some regen, so I'm thinking a bottle would be the option here. He's just going to build up more bracers, get those early stats up and running. Not going to be easy for Entaki here. GPK is already ahead, and he will continue to do so. Meanwhile, supports chasing each other. This is Excess Vampire. Really good performances yesterday on the Treant Protector. Now focusing on Spartan, keeping him out of harm's way. Won't be able to help out the lane. But then again, Void versus Mars, I have a feeling that Focus should be doing alright here. And Focus, I think he's one of those promising carry players as well that I've been watching him for maybe around a year so far. Very capable player, but, you know, he's just never got his chance to shine. So maybe here, this could be the place to show himself.
Could very well be. And it's basically all up to, can he keep getting these time locks off. He just bashed Blizzy twice in a row there. Blizzy's not going to be happy with that. He hasn't yet either, which is unfortunate.
Hey, so Spartan just brought an Alpha Wolf into lane to buff up Focus, and Nexus Vampire just arrowed it right away. Will Focus the Enchantress out of lane. Focus gets speared away. Quickly time walks his HP back. Just needs to be careful for overcommitments in this lane, because that cooldown very early on is really, really long.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It is, yes. And I think that if we see a kill happen in these lanes at all, it's probably either Spartan or Blizzy dying. Or on the bot lane,
or Dream.
If he can't. If he catches another Shackle.
Yep, they're gonna have to sustain a lot of hits, drop the PL low, and then look for the opening with the Shackle shot. So, have to bait out the Doppelganger. I'm pretty sure the PL will hold on to that. And since your Beastmaster is a major damage dealer, if he's not in melee attack range of the PL, you can't get that Doppel forced out. The Spartan forcing out a Access Vampire wants to leap under the tower and cancel it. And he is in a bit of trouble. There's your last leap charge used up as well. Meanwhile, Yol will go down to the bot lane for Skylark. Family team now 2-0. Start their laning stage. With the 4-minute rune, it's going to be an illusion. That's really not going to help either of these mid laners. Plus, they're not even level 6, so even if it was a haste or a DD... Wait a second, top lane. Oh, Spartan with 27 HP survives the battle there with Excess Vampire.
Well, way to prove me wrong. And he's going to deny himself now.
Yep, smart choice. Just got the items off the courier as well, so... Denying himself. It does mean that Focus is going to be alone in this top lane for a bit. But I think Void is pretty happy to just be here alone, get that solo XP up and running. Blizzy won't be able to harass him that much. Even if they got an arrow or do a lot of damage, Void still has that time walk to regenerate most of it back. And by that time, Ent should already be back up. And as he is, he's already respawned. So actually TPing bottom. So we might see some moves happening here. 5-minute bounty spawning. The Spartan looking for Yol Cube. Sitting in the river trying to maybe bait out this Ogre Magi. And here comes the Sukuchi Tormentor. Not the Shukuchi, I mean the Hadouken, that's the one. I'm messing up with 2 words. Don't
confuse yourself even more.
I'd always call it the Hadouken when he just throws that ball of...
I mean, it is a Hadouken.
It is a Hadouken, definitely. But it's definitely not a Shukuchi. So, anyway,
they're just going to dive this tower. They have so many creeps.
They do. The doppelganger still, now he uses it. The Spartan Enchant is ready, but Skylark is too far away. And this is exactly, if the Beastmaster is in that melee range, the PL is fine.
Look at exactly who's
GPK, is he enough for a kill? No, Timber Chain uses the Illusion Rune and so close to getting the Kunkka there, but the TP home just in time.
Oof.
Gotta be careful with that, Timber.
That was too close for comfort. He loses so much HP from the
and this bottom tower is going to go down 6 minutes in this game. This PL is not going to enjoy this at all. The catapult still hitting. There's the tower kill. Beastmaster still level 4. The enchant onto Dream. He'll dispel it with the doppelganger. Once again, Skylark can't get close, but Yol is going to go into the lane.
Dream has skilled up to go into the lane though. Or sorry, go into the jungle though.
Dream dropping low here. 12 seconds for Doppel. This might be a kill right here. So Spartan Impetus Spear is ready. Gonna save it for that one last throw. Ooh, the axes. 17 HP. And there we go. Dream will go down. So Spartan will pick up the kill. It's 4-0 now for Family Team. Losing your PL means you're getting pushed back by at least a minute or two. He's already died twice in this lane. 17 last hits, the least out of any core in the game right now. Gambit not happy.
Not at all. They are going to lean heavily on GPK. That said, GPK is definitely in a position to be leaned on. He has big time won this mid lane, and he's pushing the mid tower now as well. And since so many of those heroes were spent on pushing the bot lane, he got half HP off of that mid tower without any resistance whatsoever from Family Team.
Nothing they can do. 24 stacks of armor. He's at 29 armor with a DD rune just chipping at this mid tower. This is Timber doing Timber things. Kunkka trying to cut the creep wave at the same time, but he will be intercepted by Excess Vampire. But you gotta keep on the move. Gotta dodge that arrow. In the tree line, GPK trying to get the slow to connect. There's Yol as well. There's the stun. Access Vampire arrow will connect. Kunkka has been stun locked. And now with the burst damage, do they have it? Yes, they do. GPK gets a kill on the Kunkka as well. So that is something for Gambit. That's their first kill of the game as well.
He was asking for that. And now they're coming to relieve this bot lane. It's going to be another Ogre stun, another arrow.
And Aurora has been used by Skylark as well. Did not see that one being used. But Excess Vampire and Yol coming in with the smoke. PL will initiate onto the Beastmaster. Skylark, gotta be careful. There's gonna be 2 stuns. This Vampire arrow will be dodged, so there's only the blast to throw at him. Skylark still hiding in the trees.
Excess Vampire is gonna die to the Necro creeps.
Maybe. Yes, he will, but it's still a Beastmaster kill going in the way of Dream. Mid lane,
meantime,
however,
Blizzy is in mid lane.
Wind Ranger has been killed. There's a hasted up Timber Saw. And now they'll finally finish off that mid tower from Family Team.
This is a great equalizer. So Mars, first skill on his level 6, didn't even use the arena, but he has a soul ring, which is all that a Mars really needs in order to get moving around the map. And of course, GPK having the game of his life, and he needs to continue having the game of his life. Because all 3 lanes on Family's side did rather well. Faceless Void completely unmolested. Only the Kunkka probably feels a little bit left behind.
I think that was the smartness of Gambit here, that they got themselves the Timber last pick. Also surprised that Timber did go through the draft. It's been banned in almost every game.
Yes, but then again, this was a little bit of a surprising draft that way, because both DK as well as the Death Prophet also got through
True,
unpicked.
very
Never
true.
mind about the Quack.
Well, at least you can say that Family team probably have the highest hero pool in this entire tournament out of any team.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. If they get to the playoffs, it could be a good surprise card, but they need to get there first, and that means that they need to win the series before that. They have to win both 2-0, pretty much.
Working with a large roster of heroes is often making it hard for yourself to adapt every single game, and Blizzy is in
Arrow,
deep.
yep, Arrow will miss. Blizzy doesn't know should he go left or right, and he will find nobody with his ulti. The Spartan and Focus are out, but they did keep them away for long enough to secure the bounty runes in top.
As well as the outposts. Both outposts were controlled by the Dire. No EXP for Radiant.
Yep. Accidentally clicked the console, and console says no one hears you. Thank you, Gaben. Roar gonna be used up on the Ogre in mid. No TPs coming in. They're gonna sack this support. Kill going for Skylark. Meanwhile, Gambit sees the rotation there. Blizzy could have actually gone for an ulti there to maybe catch the Enchantress. Void can always jump out. There's a Chronosphere landing onto GPK, and there's a boat coming in. The arena will be dropped out as well. Will connect onto the Timber. GPK still sitting on some HP, still alive for now, and they will take him down. Cube coming in with a power shot, so they make sure that he goes down on a nice shackle shot. Blizzy caught inside the tree, and it should be 2 kills going for Family team. Skylark also gets the tower in mid.
That's your 2, well, don't want to say big cores down, but your 2 tempo cores down. And Exodus Vampire not landing anything during that engagement there. And now they have the problem of having 2 supports who don't really mesh all that well with their cores. There's, as you said before, do they want another setup for the Mirana? Yeah, they kind of do, but there's no way to get it into your drafts anymore. So, Mirana will miss her arrows sometimes, and Yol is a melee creep who gives bloodlust, but a melee creep nonetheless. He can tank a bit more than a melee creep as well.
Yep, he's a tanky boy. That's what the Ogre is for. Buff up your team, enable their farm speed a bit faster. It's really useful here for the PL. Also good for almost any hero on their team right now, and I can definitely see Gambit's lineup working really well in the late game.
Oh yeah.
So much carry potential. Basically running a 3.5 core game.
It can work very well, but you'd have to get there.
That's always the question, isn't it, Kips? Can you get that far?
Can you get there? And while I like this lineup just for how the pieces fit together, that part makes me uncomfortable. I want the lineup that wins first in basically every single case, just because if you go late game, you're skipping all of the earlier winning opportunities, leaving them possibly to the enemy team. It's simple maths. If you can only win at 40 minutes, then who can win before that? It's the other guy.
Only 11 kills in this game so far. 2,000 gold lead for Family team. Should be up in XP as well by a bit. 3.5k by the looks of it, at least looking rough. So we're finished.
Yeah, at very least, Family team let go of that top tower, so now Radiant can properly jungle trade. And they needed to, because their own jungle has been completely warded up, and they can't get that vision out of there.
As Skylark and Spartan are smoked up. There's Yol right next to Blizzy. See the Mars, but now they see the Ogre as well, but they will still go on the Mars. They're trying to get the interruption. Yol with a stun onto the Beastmaster. Torrent will connect. Blizzy will actually get his ulti off, so he will be managing the escape here. So Spartan trying to chase him down with the Impetus Spear. Meanwhile, Yol will go down. Blizzy will also fall as well, so Spartan does get another Impetus Spear to connect. So 2 kills for Family Team. They take the outpost back and they drive Dream away from there. Focus has been sitting in the bot lane, however. Not the best farm, I would say. I mean, he is second in net worth. He's been given a lot of time to farm up. 0 deaths on this Faceless Void. But you see those big items that he's lining up. The Battle Fury against the PL and the Mjolnir against the PL. Just his sole mission to fight him, man-fight him during these team fights and enable that the rest of his team is going to be crowd controlling. Kunkka isolating the right PL basically with the Tidebringer. Then you just throw in your Chrono, try and deal out as much damage as you can and just blow up people.
I just want to talk a little bit about that movement that Family Team just made. It is so good because I was just talking about this. Trade is finally going to enable Gambit to get some space on the map, but as it turns out, not if Family just move in there, claim the space back. They've even thrown their mango tree down just for that extra little bit of vision, and yeah, you see, Gambit knows the importance.
They will find Skylark. Not the best kill, but a kill nevertheless.
It's annihilated.
And at the same time, Family Mode looking to go bottom, but Exus Vampire knows best not to stay around. Focus has been living in this bottom lane for quite some time. Same place where Exus Vampire was just playing with his Treant Protector, just hiding in these trees for like 15 minutes.
He lives on that bot lane, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's established his new home.
I think
Doll in the trees, X Mark, Books,
yes.
Combo coming in, Spirit Vessel as well, so that's a kill. And 2 more Spirit Vessel charges for the Kunkka.
Look at him just surrendering to his fate there. You could see his shoulders sagging like, not this again.
Is that a boat in the harbor?
Not in the harbor, my friend. In your face. Yeah, okay. Man, it feels a bit like, you know, bullying the dump kid. He doesn't even know what's going on. Leave him alone.
I don't know, but he's lucky. Like,
that's true. He's skillful.
He's skillful. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Definitely skillful. And Taki gets the arcane in front of GPK, so a little bit of style points there with the torrent.
You know, also style points for that Beastmaster voice line.
Oh yes, I noticed that. Saying I've seen. Like when it comes to like Finnish players, when it comes to Boogie, if Boogie is playing Beastmaster, he will just spam it throughout the entire game.
Boogie talking? What is this?
Yep, and a roar in the top lane. So
That's
PL
just
forced back, and there's a team
dominance.
fight in bottom. Blizzy dropping low, Spirit Vesseled up, forced to run out from his own arena. Focus. Chrono is up, so Spartan trying to look for an opening here. GPK does have his escape mechanisms ready. Focus could look for a Chrono here, and he might just go for the Timber Saw. Does he want to use it, though? Oh, look at that. They don't even need it. Torrent into the boat. The right cliff's coming in. The power shot is there, and now with the Chronosphere. But he is disarmed for a bit, so that halberd on GPK, and he's not even dying yet. Oh, my God. Come on, kill this guy already. There we go. Focus will get it. Meanwhile, Beastmaster did die for some movements, and that was Dream getting revenge after that roar.
Very nicely played there by Family Team on both sides of the map. That's how you make sure that the PL cannot be involved in the fight on bottom, and trading the Beastmaster for, well, what was previously the most farmed hero on the map is definitely a great trade.
Yol will be seen.
Dream is clawing his way back in there. Yeah. Yol will give his life for that. It's fine.
Give Cube the kill as well.
Cube is the skill shot master, isn't he?
He is.
You can say
But I
many
would
things
almost-
about Windranger as a hero, but about Cube as a player, no.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, in general, I would say that he's a very skillful player overall. Like, I think we talked about him in the first game of Family Team that we cast during this week. I did mention about Cube being a very young, talented player, but he might be a bit hot-headed every now and then. So if he can keep us calm, he can be very good and very patient. Plus, he can be super aggressive at the same time. But when things don't go your way, there's still, you know, there's things that he can still learn.
Yep.
Radiant's top
Well,
tower
let's
is
see
being
if they can play a little bit careful just now, because Dream has his Diffusal Blade. This PL has a
GPK
game now.
will be found. We'll get the shackle shot. Fits coming in. The roar into the timber. Impetus spears might just do the trick here. And there comes the ulti from Blizzy. So they will not get the kill here on the timber saw. Blizzy, however, you're too deep, my friend. You should not have gone that far. You already saved your teammate, but now you give your life away for it. Exus Vampire won't get the arrow to connect. So Spartan dropping really low. Y'all is here as well. Dream will throw in some spears. The Diffusal Blade is now ready on the PL, but he has to be careful not to give his life too easily here. 1200 HP only. They will find Y'all. Y'all will get bursted up. 2 heroes gone from Gambit. Family team with that smart fake back. Get a support kill.
You can see that Gambit tried to prolong the fight even though Blizzy was already dead, because they'd really like to get these Phantom Lancer illusions chipping away at those backlines, but they don't have that long of a duration yet, and they aren't tanky yet either, so it'll probably take until that Sanjin Yasha is finished up for the PL illusions to really start being bothered.
Family team now going on Roshan, and the contest is coming from Gambit. They're full up on 5 heroes, but no Mirana ulti, so they're just gonna go ham at it. Skylark does a Chronosphere into the pit as well. Focus wants to secure the Aegis for himself. Skylark will go down as well to take the Aegis onto the Faceless Void. Blizzy now being tanking up by Focus. Dream is still there. It might go for a turnaround. The Doppelganger is now ready. It's a very slow time dilation there. So he finally gets his abilities back, and now Dream going for the jump in aggressively. Enchantress has been caught by the arrow, so once again the arrow will connect from the Mirana. Nice 2-man Torrent coming in as well, slowing down Gambit with their approach, and Taki trying to make his way out. Dream is still chasing him up, and they will take down the Kunkka as well. So Family team losing 2 members of their team. They do secure the Aegis with the Chronosphere for the Faceless Void, but Gambit find a little bit of a relief.
Very insistent on fighting with that Diffusal Blade, and they're right to as well. This is a very powerful time. You can see how much all of these heroes on the side of Family just suffer from getting chased down. And the Void, after his Chrono is down, he can't actually do anything anymore. He can't protect his team in any way, and Dream dodges a shackle.
No escape for him. He will roar up the right PL though, but he will still get blown up. There's another arrow which will not connect to Spartan. Yo, no, not like this. What are you doing? Not like this. Family team are giving away kills now. Even if they have the Aegis, they're just throwing bodies at Gambit right now, and they won't be able to even use it. But they are buying a bit of time for the Chronosphere to be up. It's still 80 seconds on cooldown, however. Blissey dropping really... Wait, what? Hello?
This is where you tip him? I tip him.
Okay.
If I was coaching him right now, I'd tip him so hard.
Dream comboed up. Gambit just gave 2 kills for absolutely no reason. Okay. I think Family team might have messed up with Gambit's brain there with feeding bodies at them, and then they suddenly just get response kills, and they all go for the Faceless Void too, so... Okay.
You see what JPK just put into the mid lane?
Yes. Yes.
I love some self-awareness on my players, I do.
I love it that half of that spray is actually stuck on the trees.
Oh, X's Vampire! He threw his arrow on the X. I don't care that it led to nothing. That was brilliant.
Well, brilliant or not, everyone back alive. Dream is up as well on the PL. Will TP straight to mid. Mirana ult is available, so if they get themselves an opportunity to fight, this might be it. But PL wants a bit more time. He is just about to finish his Sanj and Yasha. Yeah, he will not go for the Manta this game. SNY seems to be back in the game, and they smoke up the right next to Family team. So Spartan will pop it up, and Taki throws in his combo onto Blizzy. Will drop his ulti, but there's Taki's on the edge of it. He's not inside it. There's a roar in the backline. Dream is in trouble. The PL might just end up being Focus here, coming in with the Chrono, and he dodges it with the Doppelganger. Absolutely crazy. Dream will dodge it. Focus in trouble. He will be speared. The Aegis will fall as well.
Wow.
And Taki trying to make his way out. GPK forces him out of this one, and
Arrowed.
Focus, you, my friend, will be punished for that. Absolutely fantastic there from the PL, and he saw that coming a mile away.
He did. That's some impressive patience, especially. I thought he was gonna pop it as soon as he saw the void appear, but instead he holds, and he wait for the animation to go off. It's beautiful. That's just a team fight won on outplay. Not very often that you get to see that at all.
Exactly. That. I mean, I've have like a few of those when I was casting the Nordic in-house league 2 years ago. I saw 3 missed chronos in the same game where people would use their blink daggers to get out. But this close to a fight, which is already going on, it's not like you're approaching the fight and initiating. You're already mid-fight, and you still get your doppelganger to get out of a chrono. You're pretty much in the middle of it, and you still walk out on the edge of it. Those you don't see every day, definitely, like you said, Kips.
If he gets unlucky there, I don't think it works.
Yeah, his illusion walks out and his main hero stays inside it, but, you know, that's the thing. Well, I think Fast Fingers can also try and use for a little bait, just, you know, walk out that doppelganger illusion that does 0 damage but takes the same amount as your hero and just walk it out. But what we saw was that was magnificent. Anyway, 24 minutes played, family team still ahead. 6,000 gold, 5,000 XP, and 25 minutes played. Gambit are getting the most out of it. Dream surviving that fight, closing up on Satanic, as he's just finished his Sanjin. Yasha has an Imp Claw as well in his backpack. Does he want to change to that? Still holding on to the Aquila. I think the Aquila is there for a reason. And now he's finished off his Morbid Mask, so a bit of regeneration going in the way of the PL. And a smoke is going to happen by Gambit. Undetected by family team, who are moving around the bottom area right now. 3 smoked, and Dream will take the front here. Also have GPK coming in the lane.
Placed.
Looking for that 25-minute bounty contest, but they're slightly behind. Won't be able to catch up family team.
They got him. They got the Skylark, but they can't go for it. Blizzy doesn't have a blink dagger yet.
We'll place down a lane ward at least. Bit of vision there. And Beastmaster is finishing his Crimson Guard right now.
Very strong tool against that PL in the mid game.
Yep. Totally agree on that. And family team could potentially go for a counter smoke. All stacked up in here. But they don't have smokes on them, but they have vision. And Ex's Vampire also has vision because they had that lane ward placed down, so he knows there's trouble ahead.
0 leaps. Okay.
Okay. He's out. He's taunting a bit.
Oh, were you looking for me? The item that I'm definitely looking for is Blizzy's Blink Dagger. This is actually going to allow him to go on the backline, blow up this Enchantress, and immediately make the fight much more equal.
I thought we were going to talk about the Ogre Midas for a bit.
Oh, I mean, you can talk about the Ogre Midas. Would you like to go off?
I mean, Ogre with Midas, it's like the Necro book on many heroes in the current meta right now, where you would just... People don't build Midas, like, almost at all, but Quops would build Necro books. I saw MTD playing yesterday with a Warlock mid with a Necro book and just insane amounts of farms. So Necrobook seems to be the new farming item for any hero.
Can Necrobook create extra gold out of thin air?
Well, not really, or can it? Looks like there's always room to farm.
That's the Midas multicast.
But then again, that's the Midas, but they will get the jump out with focus. He will not be there. Double stun coming in, looking for the Chronosphere. There we have it, but he's on the low ground. He will not use his jump, and Blizzy inside the pit. He will fall down. They'll have GPK in the front. Dream coming into the fight as well. Skylark has been slowed down. He still has his roll available, but no mana. No mana. Beautiful torrent, though, but not enough to save Skylark's life, and they will lose both of their offlaners on both sides. And now, trying to look for Cube. He is being chased up by GPK. Another spear will connect onto him. He was slowed down a bit. The arrow is very close to connecting from Ex's Vampire, but he leaps into the battle. And it should be enough. Cube will die to the Spirit Vessel in the end.
That's a questionable Chronosphere to me. Can't call it anything else. You need to save your Chronosphere for the PL. Instead, as soon as he pops the Chrono, PL jumps onto the backline, disrupts the entire team fight, and yeah, you get to Mars out of it. He was over-positioned already. The amount of damage that he took while being shackled up there was huge. I don't think it's worth it.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Roche will be up in 30 seconds. Very quick respawn timer. I think that was about just a bit over a minute. However, is either team capable of contesting it? GPK sends its illusion into the pit, so they'll get information in a few seconds. Outpost will be secured by Dream. Now Gambit holding on to both of those. Skylark looking for a hunt here in mid, but there's a lot of Gambit heroes on the other side of the river. They need to be careful of.
Family definitely takes the Roche faster. But I'm not sure if they take the Roche as safely. For me, Gambit definitely has the advantage in the 5v5 fights right now. Even though the gold advantage is not in their favor at all. It doesn't matter. You have the PL. You have a way to take the fight that the enemy can't deal with.
Yep. They are sitting under a Gambit Ops ward, so... Hey, okay, I think they finally got rid of it. Oh, wait, still there. Right here. If they smoke up... This ward is giving everything for them right now. Allowing Gambit to reposition themselves. Look at what Family Team want to do. And GPK will just slowly keep hitting this Roshan. We'll finally kill off the troll at least. Now they've smoked up. They smoked on the edge of that ops ward. And Gambit know exactly where they were a second ago. Dream hiding in the trees. Mirana ulti is about to run out though, and so will their smoke. No moves yet. 6 seconds for the Chronosphere to be up, and I think that's the go-to call for Family Team. GPK still inside the Roche pit trying to bait them out. Now Dream will go inside as well. They're pinging the location.
Around, but...
Skylark with the Hawk still showing vision. 7k HP on Roche, who's going to take the first engagement. Cube will take the haste away from GPK, so he's got a lot of mobility. Shackle shot into the pit, so it will stun up the Timber Saw. Only for a bit, though. That Halberd is reducing the stun timer by quite a lot. Roche still sitting at 6k HP. Spartan coming in from the side. Skylark also wrapping around to the side. Gambit want to try and close the choke points. And they're out of the Roche pit for now. EPK still sitting around the Roche pit. Gotta be careful not to go ham on the high ground, but he does have backup right behind him. Necro units will be cleared out of the way.
You see Dream in mid. They want to engage now.
Now they're going. Blizzy, where's the arena? Why is he not dropping it down? He doesn't want to use it yet. He's waiting for it to focus, and now he gets it. There's a BKB, but Blizzy's already deleted. He's instantly removed from the fight, so that's your arena god. GPK is all alone in the back, and Gambit, they had all the opportunities. They had the advantage. Now it's gone. No chrono use for this. Family Team can happily now move towards the Roche pit. Spartan's already there, deboarding the area. They have the vision advantage right now, and they will go straight into the Roche pit. There is a buyback available for the Timber Saw, but there's not much that you can do right now. So Gambit are probably going to spread out and leave this Roche for Family Team.
I think they were trying to go at the same time with the Phantom Lancer coming up from the river. He's contesting, by the way. Ex's Vampire went in.
Well, he wants to do the best. He's just trying to right-click the Roche, and nobody else is doing it right now. There we go, and he will get killed as well. The buyback coming in from Spartan. The BKB popped by Focus, but the Aegis and Cheese will be given to the Void. Family Team looking for the killing blow here, and that would be catching Dream. Shackle Shot doesn't connect by Q. Focus will clear out these illusions out of the way. 5 versus 3 scenario here for Family Team. Pushing into mid, going to the tier 2 tower. Dream sitting right behind it, but he will get X mark. Does have a doppelganger, just needs to time it. Orange is there. Won't connect. Glyph used for a tier 2 tower as well. Interesting. They still have chrono and everything, so I would say Family Team could just go high ground from here, but they're using the Glyph. Gambit, that is Blizzy, drops in the arena, and Focus is out of mana, so he's going to have to fight this one without the Chronosphere for now. BKB popped by Entaki, and Blizzy will get blown up in this fight, and Dream is still in the middle of everything. So is GPK. They're both very tanky boys. There's a Satanic as well on the PL, so he could use it for extra regeneration out of this one, and Dream is just keeping up the pressure. He's right-clicking away, but there's only so much that he can do. Kunkka's already out of mana. GPK needs to bring out the damage for him. And there is no targets for Dream to hit. They're just kiting him out further and further and further away. They're finding Skylark Cubus there. He just does no damage at all right now. He's already burning out the mana that they can, but after that, the Diffusal Blade is just not going to be any more of an advantage. And a beautiful two-man chrono here. They will take down XS Vampire. GPK shackle shot it to the tree. Spartan just kiting up Dream. Dream is feeling really frustrated right now that they aren't even focusing him because they don't have to. They're going to lose every other hero. GPK is down as well, and now it's down to Dream. I'm feeling that this is looking like a GG scenario like here, but let's see what's going to happen. Dream is still being chased up here. Skylark right behind him. Entaki, Cube is there. There's the Roar and the Wind Run. Sorry, not the Wind Run. They have the ulti from Wind Ranger to throw at him, and if those right clicks will be enough. And now it's time to force out buybacks.
Yes, it is. And this BL, who really itemized to just deal damage with his Diffusal Blade, doesn't do anything while the Crimson Guard is up, and then after he's burnt all the mana off, he again does not deal any damage.
GPK with a buyback into the fight. Yol is already out. 50 seconds with no Ogre. This tower is still up. GPK right next to Focus. Focus still has the Aegis.
Skylark.
And by the looks of it, he still might even have a cheese on him. Could have given it away or used it already. GPK. Can't do anything against this. Family team push. The tier 3 towers down. Looking for the racks as well. GPK does manage to get a bit of extra distance. XS Vampire's arrow will not connect onto anyone. There's the Aegis gone. And Tucky will have to focus on this. Blizzy trying to tank hits, but he's dropping low. He has the arena. He will drop it down. But as soon as he does, he gets blown up as well. So Focus gets actually arrowed up. This is an opportunity to maybe take down the Void, but he does have his BKB available. Will jump out. The Roar onto GPK. They finish off the melee racks, and the range racks are also in trouble. Focus will take them down. Jumps back to safety. Family team have gotten so much out of this ever since Roshan happened.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I just want to point out that the cheese being used is the only reason that Faceless Void had a chrono in that previous fight. He had no way to regain all that mana unless someone passed him a cheese and used it. You could check the items right now. There's no cheese anymore.
I was thinking, because I saw when that fight broke out in mid, that Void had 0 mana. Or not 0, he was sitting at like 150 or so, but that's not enough to cast the Chronosphere. So he was speared against the arena, while Gambit with the PL and the Timbersaw were just chasing down Family Team. And then he did get that Chrono off, so that was, yes, that was most likely because of he used the cheese to be able to get that. And he also caught XS Vampire as well, so not only just the Timber, but also the Mirana caught in the same. And they're looking for Dream here. 3 seconds for a Chronosphere to be up, and Dream will take the man fight here. Doppelganger used. Does he want to use the Chrono? Yes, he will. And Dream is gone. 80 seconds, no Phantom Lancer. Family team, 21,000 gold ahead as we're 36 minutes into the game, and they are looking for the killing blow.
It might have been a bait, though. The PL has buyback. Blizzy just smoked up. He wants to go into the back line. And Family Team might be very confident here, but
Blizzy will
not
find
deserved.
Skylark. No Roar to be used right now. They're looking for the stun connection from Yol. Is he going to get it? He's thinking about it, but they're trying to stun lock the Beastmaster as long as they can. Can they blow him up, though? And there's the silence coming finally out. The Skylark is fine. GPK, the Roar onto the Timbersaw. GPK will get blown up into the air, and the Timber is gone as well. So Dream with a buyback is now on the run. He has lost his teammates. His comrades have fallen, and he's alone right now with XS Vampire and Yol. Yol only gets a stun onto the Conquer, and Dream will get chased down. He will get silenced up. He does have a Satanic, but it will only give so much, and GG is called. Gambit tap out from game 1, and Family Team still hold on to their playoff dreams.